I hope you guys have stuck with us. I tried to put that chat back on, man. Let's see what's happening.
Net neutrality, baby. Net neutrality. They shut us down.
No, there's no such thing. That shit doesn't exist.
Oh, that's right, man. Sorry.
We're back. We're back and bigger than ever. My Twitchters, are you still there? Little Caesars has sign flippers. There's your job, you lazy fucks. That is true. It's harsh. But sometimes that's what we need. We need our parents to smack us on the butt. Yeah. Give us that fucking tough love.
No,
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, man. I can't believe we got cut off. We got cut off, man. We got cut off, guys. So sorry about that. That's good. We were on fire. I think we were spitting too much fire, Ben.
Yeah.
And
could be true.
We lost the internet connection.
I'm going to try and make sure. Nah, we look like we're set all right. I'll reset yours a little bit. I'm going to scoot you over here a bit.
I've been our first political show bitching, right? And then we get cut off.
The live stream just went too real. YouTube wasn't having it.
Right.
Amen, Scott. We're back.
Big Brother's like, shut that motherfucker down.
And thanks for coming back with us, man.
Yeah, you guys are
around,
fucking awesome, man. We got a new magazine coming out. I don't know if I told you guys.
There you go.
In
Maybe
2
hit
weeks.
Him with some positivity.
No, in 2 weeks, man. We got, well, my last story I had was, how about this? How about this headline real quick, right? It's nothing. I got nothing to really say about this. I just want to push this to you. Man cuts off testicles with pocket knife during detox.
Ooh.
Yeah. We don't have a mental health problem in this world.
What the fuck was he coming off of? I want to know so I can never do those types
I don't
of
know
drugs.
either. When officers arrived on the scene, they found a man with his hands and pants covered in blood. This is in Washington State, Kennewick Police Department. The officer soon discovered a man had used a pocket knife to slice off his testicles, and then he wrapped the remains of his genitalia in the newspaper.
Wow,
that's badass. I don't know what he was detoxing from, but
yeah, that's horrible.
That's hard right there, man. Might need a little help. But that's what I'm getting at is those guys, mental health problems. Maybe we ought to, I don't know, put some money into that shit a little bit better. Maybe we should look at that, right?
Mental health is something I'm all for, even with the homeless situation.
Sure,
especially with the homeless situation. Actually, you know, I think there's no doubt that there's like correlating issues between the two of homelessness, mental health, drug addiction that leads to homelessness, that leads to mental health. Sure. There's no doubt about it. I don't see anybody fucking talking about that, though.
No.
The only time people pipe up is when a celebrity dies. Then it's sad and tragic.
Good point.
Then it's sad and tragic.
Right.
He or she battled a long history of mental health issues.
Right.
We need to do more for 2 weeks ago, there was pure fire here in our state over mental health. Did you catch that fucking town hall meeting where they allotted new money for our police department set aside so they can get things like new weapons, service pistols, armor, cameras, all the things that officers need to do their job, even pepper spray, handcuff, things they need.
Right.
You know? No, why don't we give them mental health training? That money should be spent on mental health. Oh, so now we admit there's a mental health problem.
How about that shit?
How about that? Only when you get a group of, and it was an organized bullshit walk-in protesters. Those poor police, law enforcement people that had to sit there and take, this paid-for hire onslaught of protesters. No, I'm not having it. Was he detoxing or withdrawing? He was removing testicles. That's what he was doing.
Whatever he was doing, he was fucked up, man. That's what I'm all about, man. Go to every homeless person and give them a little psych test, right? Without them knowing, it's a test. And if they pass, get the fuck out. If they are fucked up and they're going to cut off their nuts, then, okay, let's put them in a home. Let's put them in let's give them help.
I'm going to get you a shout out right now.
Yes.
Jake Hay.
Hey.
Shout him out. Give him a big
Jay Hay, what's up, man?
He says when he's going home tonight, he's subscribing to the magazine. He loved the current issue.
Thank you.
There you go.
Look, wait to see the next one.
There you go.
The next one comes out in 2 weeks. What are we at? What day is this right now? 17th. It comes out, January 7th. So we got a little over 2.5 weeks.
Who is 153259 again? Who is that?
Jump Jay.
Sitting at work, truck driving across Texas. Well, thanks for joining us.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
No, I'm digging it, man. Sorry we had a little break in the action. It wasn't our fault. YouTube cut us off. No, I don't know. Somebody
I want to know what brand the knife was. That shit sounds metal.
I hope it was probably like an old Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? Something old school. It said pocket
What
knife.
if he used those little like scissors that came on there?
Wow.
And he was just like snip.
Wow.
Snipping away at the
it blows my mind that people can actually dissever body parts. We talked about this before where guys, who was the guy that sawed off his hand with a bandsaw just because he was just crazy as fuck?
That was the dude that was trying to become an actor, that was faking his whole shit.
Yeah, he said he said he was a war war vet, right? And he said that he lost his hand in the war. And then they're like, what war was that? And they're like, the one over there.
The war against DeWalt.
Right. And then he came out later and said he just sawed the fucking thing off, man.
Oh, the tweezers part. That's even worse. He, used the tweezers. And then that little fucking nail file thing. He's like, let me cauterize that bitch. Got the heat going.
That's some good shit.
That's horrible.
That's good shit, right?
Can't wait for the next issue. I'm going to have to buy it from the website, Barnes & Noble. Oh, hey, freedom. Oh, yeah, who knows? Retailers are our worst enemy. That's for sure.
They are, man. They're going to put it out late.
Blame Barnes & Noble per se.
Well, they're individually owned.
Employees, yes. I would take some issues up with.
Here's the problem, man. Barnes & Noble, each one, it's a franchise, so they're individually owned. So, granted, they all fall under the Barnes & Noble headquarters.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you have some that are badass and they'll put shit down exactly where you want them to put, and then you got some that you go there and it's like been 2 weeks, buddy, where they're at, and they're like, oh, they're still in the back, So I can't help it. And then of course they sell out really quick. So if you go to your Barnes & Noble after it's been out for a month, it's probably not going to be there. We have a solution for those on YouTube right now, and I can't break the news, but
this is pretty exclusive to the people that are watching right now.
There is, not this issue, come the next issue, there is a solution that, let's just say we're going to be like herpes. You just can't get rid of us. How about that?
Things are going to change a little bit in 2019, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Which we'll make an announcement in about a month.
Aaron, I've been giving you a hard time today, so I don't know. Are you pulling my leg right now?
Carrillo.
Did you see the dude that cut off his nuts to win the Pain Olympics for like $100,000?
Wow.
If that's real,
I need to fucking check that out.
The question is now, would you?
No. 100,000?
100,000.
So
you're done having kids. You don't really need your nuts.
No, I want my nuts.
Do you really need your nuts?
I don't want. You want just a fucking little stick hanging off the shit?
You got your nuts in one hand. Look, reach down. We can do it right now. We got a table.
Okay.
Okay, you got your nuts in one hand.
Got it.
You got $100,000 stacked in the
other.
Hold
on a second. Let me grab the rest of my nuts. Oh wait, the camera wasn't on me, man. Damn it! If all times the camera's on me, I was going to use both my hands anyway. Fuck. All right.
Where is your hand delivered to them? I will hand deliver issues of the magazine if you live within a 5-block radius of my house or this studio. Deal?
That's right. Or you can come by the Skillset studio and come up and get one. Right?
Oh, well, this is on the internet. You can't say that.
Oh, shit.
Door's never going to stop.
We moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma. No, I'm just kidding.
Michael Doobie says that's what they did to me, so just break down and get the subscription. That's what we always say.
Yeah.
Just get the subscription. Not because we're pimps and we get like a cut from Gina Marie every time we get another subscription.
No, we don't get any extra money, actually.
It's just because we get less DMs about I can't find your fucking magazine. Yeah. And that does make life a little bit easier.
In 2019, after this issue, things are changing. I'll just say our distribution is going to increase.
Drac.
What's up?
Drac. DRAHC.
Drac.
I feel you, Scott. My Barnes & Noble stocks the titty mags fully, but Skillset is never fronting. That's information we could use, Drac. Why didn't you hit me with that DM or email?
Yeah, please.
And I would have went to our publisher and said we need titties on our cover.
Oh.
A long time ago.
God damn it.
If that's the formula, the secret recipe, we could have just been putting titties on it.
Titties and skinny jeans. We're good.
Nah, actually, we wouldn't do that.
We wouldn't.
There's enough of those fucking
I got yeah, exactly.
Too much respect
This next issue coming out, which we got to figure out when we're going to do the cover reveal. Probably in a week or so, right?
Oh, that's probably true. We got the holidays and stuff.
Because Christmas is coming up. This next one is, you want to talk about the definition of contrast, right? Compared to what else is on the stands. This one's going to stand out like what?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the word? I hate to use a fart in church. That's gay. That's stupid.
It's going to be what?
I'm trying to think of a good contrasty
like a whore in church? Is that what you're going to say?
Or something like that, yeah.
That was pretty dad.
That was pretty dad. This is going to stand out.
Stand out like I don't know. This is a good one. Like me and a liberal Antifa get together.
There you go.
I don't know. I really don't have nothing.
I don't know. But but we'll do a cover. In fact, after we get off here, let's figure out the cover reveal time, man.
Okay.
Because shit's going to go out here shortly, man.
Okay, two things. The other thing we have to do is check out the video, supposedly. Then we can decide on ourselves if it's real or fake, Aaron Curla says.
Oh, God damn.
$100,000 testicles.
Pain Olympics.
Look at that. I could probably do it.
So, did you see that? I think it was Verizon or T-Mobile. One of these.
T-Mobile.
Yeah, whatever. One of these companies is going to pay somebody. I don't know who, how this works. I saw it on my news. So, it was whatever. Maybe it's true. $100,000. And this is the question. I give you $100,000. You can not use your smartphone for a year. No text messages, nothing. They give you one phone. All it does is answer phone calls.
Whether I like the answer or not, I kind of need my phone for work, so I don't think I could do it.
$100,000? What's work?
I don't think I could do it.
I will fucking send smoke signals for $100,000, man. Whatever.
I guess you're right. It's pretty easy when you say it. I mean, I like not having a phone.
Yeah.
I intentionally forgot my phone on Saturday just to spend all my time with my son when we went hiking.
I know. I was texting you. You weren't answering me.
You weren't the only one. I was pissed off, Mom and Dad, when I got home. Why didn't I come take my trash out?
Yeah. So.
I got yelled at by Barnes & Noble's employees for fronting the last issue. I'm going to give you time to respond to that. Is that fucking true?
Really?
That has never happened to me, and I've looked at. Maybe it was like you don't look intimidating enough, like I do.
Yeah, you got it.
Because I looked right at a guy one time, an employee, and I was like, "How's it going?"
Yeah, when they come up to you, listen,
how's it going?
This is what you got. I got a quick answer for you.
Yeah.
When you're fronting the Skillset mag, well, first off, thank you. Who was that? Who did it?
Scott Wexler.
Scott. Thank you, Scott.
I mean, he laughed it off. He's a good sport.
Yeah. When you're fronting Skillset mag, all right, you put it up there, and all of a sudden the employee's like, "You can't do that, sir." You just look at him and say, "Or what?" That's what you want to say. Or what? What are you fucking going to do to me? And then they're going to go, and they're going to walk the fuck away. And then you bail, right? You get out of there before the cops get out. But that's what I'm telling you. No one's going to fucking like come and grab you by the face or anything. Those days are over, man. You just say you're a pansexual fucking mentally retarded homeless person. You're fucking fine, dude.
He says I laughed at her and went about my business.
She just couldn't take the alpha. That's badass.
We got some people taking a stab at that. Gonna stand out like something that stands out real bad. Laugh out loud.
That's good.
Gonna stand out like a big toe at a snapping turtle convention.
Hey.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad. That's dad joke shit right there, dude.
That's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
I like that. Sign me up. It's an easy $100,000, Ben Kruger says.
Right.
Down the barrel, he's always the one to crack the code.
DTB.
He just used someone else's phone. There you go.
Fuck yeah, DTB. That's what I'm talking about, right? In fact, guys, where can we go? Down the barrel. I'm going to give you a plug real quick,
Here's some more details on that, too.
Yeah.
It says, from what I saw, Scott Wexler, they said you can text and use a computer, just no phone.
Fuck, sign me up. How much? I'd do it for $10,000.
Fuck, that's not bad.
Fuck, do me a favor. I thought it was like, take your phone, shove it up your ass for a year and walk around with it. Okay, that's $100,000. That's worthy, man.
Yeah, there was the company, Michael Tarasoff says. I'd do it. He says he'd do it if it was sponsored by Jack Daniels.
Oh, snap. I like that. Yeah, that's good.
I got to admit, I'm a little bit addicted to my phone these days.
Well, who isn't? I mean, we've fallen into that narrative, man, where it's just like, you're bored, first thing you do is go on your phone, right? But it's, could I go, if you give me $100K, can I go without it? Crack that bitch right now, dude.
Back in the day, I was like one of those car audiophile dudes. You know, before every soccer mom having a bumping system.
Yeah.
I was like old school mini trucker guy. I had to pull out fucking stereos, fucking amps, like, you know, beats down the streets. Now that's normal, right?
Right.
But now I'm like, shit, man. I'm like bumping and someone fucking calls me because I'm using my phone to stream. I'm like, oh, that's not fucking cool. I haven't even bothered to upgrade the stock
right in the middle
stereo.
of fucking easy.
Yeah, because that's how reliant I've come on this stupid cell phone now. It's like, what's the weather like tomorrow? I mean, like anything, it's the phone, right? I admit, I fucking become bad with it. You know? And it's kind of like that, you know. Well, if it didn't get on social media, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. So. No, I get it, man.
Like a fucking 13-year-old girl.
It is. Well, it's a pain. It's part of our job, right? We are literally. It's in our job description to do social media. In fact, they were trying to put me to get a Skillset Jason account.
Don't do it.
I know. I'm like, we already got Skillset.
Fight the power. Fight the power.
I'm like, fight the exactly. Skillset Jason account.
Stand out like a fat kid in dodgeball.
Oh,
that might be the fucking winner, Aaron Carrillo.
Nice job, Aaron. Wait, did you just fucking just fat shame
body
me?
Shame.
You body shame me.
Body shame the shit.
Amy Schumer's losing her mind right now.
Fucking world, and especially America, we're soft as shit. I'm gonna put my son on blast a little bit on this one, and I don't mean to.
Yeah.
Because my wife totally agrees. Like, we had an issue like not too long ago where some kids at school, girls, told my son he had shitty handwriting. They had like the same work pod or something.
Oh, okay.
And later on in the day, like, I guess he's just like, whatever, I got it handled. I moved. I don't sit there anymore. I was like, what the fuck did you just say?
Whoa.
He's like, yeah, I moved. Like, I don't sit there anymore. And I was like,
uh-oh.
You tell that bitch next time, what the fuck are you doing copying my homework?
Yeah.
You tell that bitch I had like 17 of these. You know me. I had like 17 of these things ready to go. My wife was like, well, maybe you don't talk to him that way.
Right.
But I agree with your dad. You need to stand up for yourself. You tell them to mind their business.
Yeah.
Or you tell them, you take the high road.
Sure.
She's good at that. Women are better at that than especially guys like you and me.
Yes.
You take the high road and you go, you're right. My handwriting is bad. Maybe you could help me with it after school.
There you go.
You know, maybe you make a lifelong friend out of this. Maybe you make a girlfriend out of this.
Yeah.
Maybe you use this as an opportunity to, you know, you're right. Take some constructive criticism and better your home. But the last thing you do, she agreed with, is move.
Yeah.
No reason to move.
I'd be like, help me with this phrase. It says, see you next Tuesday.
Exactly. Do you know what that means? But, you know, that's cool. Like, that's part of like what we got to do. We got to be their parent.
Yes.
And now he understands. He gets the point that her and I were trying to make. That, you know what? He looks at it a different way. You're right. He was just like looking to avoid conflict.
I get you,
I guess he's had some issues with the girls before. And he was just like, you know what? Let me diffuse this shit. I don't need this drama in my life. That was his way of thinking of it.
Sure.
And it's not that that's wrong.
No.
You know, there's a lot of ways you can handle that situation.
But
I wanted him to see that that's not always going to be an option.
That is true.
Moving to another state is not always going to be an option.
Right.
See what I did there?
California.
See how I brought it all the way back?
You know what I'm saying? I was just telling him, luckily, you know, this is not pregnant, man. Your kid, man. He's a good-looking kid.
Scott Wexler,
I'm just saying, dude.
Scott Wexler. I posted a picture of my lunch today. I still don't know how I feel about it.
I catch Ben doing that every once in a while. I'm like, what are you, fucking 13? He's taking a picture of his food. He's like,
it's one of the greatest accounts I follow.
But he's like, I don't eat this good normally. I'm like, all right, I get it.
If my wife found out all the good shit I ate, well, she does now that I have IG.
Yeah.
I know, I hear about it. Mm-hmm. But Scott Wexler, yeah, dude, that's awesome. Drock. No calendar, clock, alarm clock, music, camera, bank app, memo pad, calculator, browser, GPS. Rough deal. Yeah, I feel you.
Oh,
I hate to admit it.
Is that all on your phone?
But like I do the same thing here. Jason will tell me, hey, we got this going on next Tuesday, and I'll pull my phone up while he's talking to me, and I'm punching it in my calendar.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I'll forget. Like
no,
I've become so reliant on this stupid phone, man.
I know. I'm the same way, man. I'm the same way. But hey,
Does
look.
anybody watch porn the old school way?
Wait, with like tapes? VHS tapes?
Like not on your phone?
Oh.
Because you know what's funny, right? Is like you gotta like listen, you got a problem with your phone.
Okay.
You got a problem with your phone. Where you gotta go? Genius store. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You gotta go iPhone.
iPhone. Yeah.
Genius.
Okay. Right.
Genius working behind her gets. Do you chuckle a little when you handle that phone over?
Oh shit. Hey.
Not what he's gonna find, but what he's touching.
Oh,
where that phone was. Think about it, right?
I sterilize mine before I take it in.
People are like, here's my phone. Go ahead and punch your number in. I'm like, no. What are you trying to do? You take that thing back.
Yes, we start putting the rubber glove on.
I don't think I want you to have my number right now. Let me rethink this. Because people do everything on their phone now.
I would probably say 90% of all the porn watched is probably on the phone. Now.
Which, you know, was
and then you got computers probably next.
Right, which was my like little, you know, conversation we had last week about if you really want to get some dirt on people, you know, like if you really want to, remember, I didn't want to give it away.
Oh.
But I had that great little idea.
You're talking about be the master of all the sex. We had I'll tell people.
I tell them.
Yeah, so.
This is my idea.
How am I going to explain it? So we had a company.
Well, you don't have to get into all the details.
No, I'll get into it. Fuck it. We had a company that was looking for a celeb, right? To what were they trying to basically be a spokesperson for them?
Brand ambassador.
Do some videos. They want a celeb that can act and all that stuff. I happen to know Randy Couture. Can I just fucking throw it out there?
You might as well. I mean, it's on the internet.
Yeah, I don't know him very, very well, but I have connections, and I was arranging.
I like that.
Right.
I have connections.
Yes, yeah. So I was arranging that for him to be a spokesperson. And then I'm like, hey, man, get ready to introduce them to this. And they're like, yeah, hold up on that. Go ahead and Google Randy Couture. And I'm like, okay. So I Google Randy Couture. Oh, shit. Sex tape leaked of jack-off video by Randy Couture. I'm like, that son of a bitch. He got busted jacking off on TV or on his phone or something.
Right.
So Ben's plan was to become a hacker, or what is it?
That's right.
And hack into everybody's phone.
That's right.
And just
virus.
Right. Because everybody's at home,
home diddler.
Doing what they're doing with the phone, right? And then just store up everybody's sex tape and just go by and just blackmail the fuck out of everybody and become one of the richest guys in the world.
Well, at least then we're all on the same fucking playing field.
That is true.
Look, we got dirt on everybody. All right, so just knock the shit off. It's not a big deal. It's pretty clear that with a billion-dollar industry, multi-billion, that we all know sex among adults is a real thing.
It happens,
right? It happens in nursing homes. It happens. I don't think anyone's surprised. Much like greasing the palms of politics and pushing agendas.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah.
We're all grown-ups and we understand what's. So can we just knock it off? If we record everybody, can we just get rid of the sex tape and knock it off at this point?
But then how are people going to make millions of dollars and become famous because they leak their own sex tape?
Exactly.
Kardashians. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, look, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
We did an hour. We really got broke up. Thank you guys for jumping on. Once again, January 7th, the new issue comes out. If you want to subscribe now. We'll get this thing out to you guys ASAP. In fact, you may get it before January 7th, by the way.
Right.
If you subscribe. And it's a good one, man. We take a little bit of different turn than what our last one was and everything. Not a big different turn, but we'll change some shit up here and there. It's a funny cover. It's a great cover story. That's for everybody who's listening to this right now. It's going to resonate with you, and you're going to say, fuck yeah, thank God a magazine will put this out. Boom.
Yeah.
That's it, right? Yeah, and we're going to put it right next to the GQ and fucking Esquire and these pussy-ass magazines, and we're going to stand out among men amongst men. Or something like that, right?
And if that doesn't work, we'll just put tits on the cover next time.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for fronting it. Don't forget, if you get hassled, just remember, or what is always, put it back in their hands, or I'm just going to walk away. That's what they're going to say. So they're going to think you're crazy as fuck, and then worst case, just whip out your dick or something, and that will just say you're homeless.
I always go with this one. No, it's cool. I'm homeless.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys got a bathroom here?
That was wrong.
I really need to fucking take a shower. Go ahead, sir.
I'm from Texas.
I'm from Texas. So, all right, guys. Thanks for listening, man. Thanks for coming back on after YouTube censored.
Thank all you guys for joining us and then coming back and hanging out. Seriously, everybody that's up on the screen right now, I really appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, man.
You guys rock.
We'll do this again. In fact, we're going to do this a lot more, so we'll give you a little bit more advance notice. But make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get notifications so you don't have to worry about it.
There you go.
Boom. All right, we're out, man. I need like the national anthem or something, but I'm going to go ahead and salute you guys and say God bless America, greatest country in the world.